Today, guys, the newest CTR360 Maestri II. That would be the Black White Challenge red colorway. Just got these in the other day, so let's cut right to it and show you what we got. Right there is your right foot. Obviously underneath is your left. And under all that, naturally, your bag. So still free with the CTR360. However, what is no longer included with the CTR360 is the Soccer Plus code. Now, it's just this little hang tag that explains what Kanga Light is. So, no more Soccer Plus code on the CTRs. Not really 100% sure why, but hey, there you have it. Basically nothing really all that different about this release versus previous releases, obviously. This release just basically what they call a color up for this particular season. It is, just as we've said probably 1,000 times before, it is no doubt one of the absolute most comfortable boots on the market today. Stacks up favorably to just about everything in terms of comfort. They fit, to be perfectly honest, they fit most feet. Excessively wide feet they will not fit. Excessively narrow feet they actually do fit quite well. So that's definitely an added bonus on there. They are, as we already know, they have the Kanga Light upper. So it's basically it's meant to have all the same properties as leather. However, it is a synthetic, and the idea is behind this synthetic is obviously that it is more water resistant than leather. So as a result, basically it stretches kind of like a leather does, and it's comfortable and has a great touch just the way leather does. However, it does not take on as much water. So as a result, it doesn't get really heavy when you got, cruddy conditions outside. Stud shape on here, obviously, we've discussed it before. We're discussing it again because really you can't stress it enough. Not ideal for turf. I'm not saying you can't use them on turf. I'm just saying it's really not perfect. There is an increased chance of injury just because the studs are so long. They have not decreased the length of the studs in this next release. So, but to be honest, that could be a good thing and a bad thing. Good thing, obviously, increased traction on natural grass. Bad thing, increased injury chance on artificial turf. Sock liner's the exact same. It is a great sock liner. It's really very comfortable. It is pre-molded to the actual inside of the shoe, which most good sock liners are. It has, as we've seen 1,000 times, those pour-on inserts. Pour-on. Like we didn't know that already. But yeah, pour-on inserts, pre-molded. Fits very, very nicely in the inside of the shoe. As we know with many die cuts and things like that, they're all kind of glued down. These ones are removable simply because you can actually take them out and clean them if you want. So for any parents or anything like that who are watching, that's a good thing to know. And actually, we're going to show you some care and tips and tricks and that sort of stuff on our second channel that we just started today. It's called Gold Store Family. You can learn some stuff over there if you want, definitely. There's a lot to be learned about caring for your soccer gear and stuff like that. So if you want to check that out, please feel free. Obviously, it's just, kind of like an add-on to our original channel. One thing we neglected to mention in the previous versions of this video is that this material right here on the heel is kind of like a micro suede. It does absorb water, like a lot of water, and as a result, so when your foot starts to sweat and that sort of thing, you do get a little bit of slip back here on the suede, so just definitely be careful with something like that. When your foot starts to sweat is really when it's most affected. Like if it's raining or something like that, to be honest, most of the water from rain and stuff like that beads up on that internal heel counter. But when your foot is sweating through your sock, that sort of thing, this is when this starts to get really wet and your foot can slip. So definitely be mindful of that. It's really not a huge deal. It's not something that really affects the fit, feel, or real comfort level of the shoe until you're kind of up against it. So as we've discussed before, it's got these little fins right here on the instep. Basically, the idea behind those is supposed to make it, it's supposed to kind of deaden the ball when you're first receiving it on your foot, so it's easier to receive a pass right there. Then you have your dampening pods right on the forefoot here, and these dampening pods are same deal. Basically, when you want to put a touch on a ball with the outside, basically with your outstep like this, you're going to be able to keep the ball just ever so much slightly closer to your body on that first touch. So Not ideal for striking, so if you're, if you're the kind of guy who, likes to take an outswinger or a toe poke or something like that, it's not the best shooter's boot in the world, but it is definitely a terrific shoe, and comfort-wise, it is just second to none. Also has a very sturdy upper, so for guys who play at the back, that sort of thing, this is really an ideal shoe for you. Basically, it's the kind of shoe you can really feel comfortable with going into a 50-50, and you don't have to worry about somebody cleating you and doing excessive amounts of damage like it would with an Audi Zero or something like that. These things are definitely a rock-solid shoe. So, anyway, you can check them out right on the website, obviously, goalstore.com. You can take a look on there if you feel like picking up a pair. We got some still left. We're out of a couple of sizes because our pre-orders definitely went well on these. But if you happen to be one of those lucky folks who has a size left, definitely pick out a pair. But yeah, other than that, we have more stuff coming actually tonight, and we'll have our first video up on Goal Store Family, so definitely check it out. Thanks a lot, guys.